So, should we expect any policy changes with this new national security advisor? And what does this shift mean for the Trump White House? Joining me now, the founder of the American Truth Project and Daily Ledger contributor, Barry Nussbaum. Barry, of course, liberals have a lot to say about this shakeup.
Yeah, you've got it, Morgan. And yeah, you can expect some huge policy changes. John Bolton is a lead from the front type of advisor. He's going to be different than McMaster in the sense that he's going to be very tough on Iran and very tough on North Korea. He thinks the JCPOA is the worst deal in American foreign policy history. I personally happen to agree with him. And McMaster was pushing to leave things as they were and negotiate with Europe on concessions to Iran. You're not going to see the same sort of diplomacy, as we should say, from the new advisor to the president. This guy is on the same page as Trump. Get tough on Iran or tear up the deal. It's not going to be anything less than that.
Exactly. And this shakeup, this 23rd change in the president's first year, is adding to the media's instability in the White House narrative. But along with that narrative, we're also seeing a shakeup in Trump's legal team ahead of his interview with Mueller. And he hired husband and wife duo Joe diGenova and Victoria Toensing. So how do you see this playing out?
Joe diGenova is a very tough ex-prosecutor. He's going to be aggressive on the main theme that Trump has been personally stating when he does talk to the press, which is there is no Russian collusion. There has never been any, and there's nothing been uncovered. What should be investigated, according to diGenova, is simply the fact that people in the Democrat Party, in the campaign to elect Hillary Clinton, in the Department of Justice and the FBI were working very hard to make sure Trump didn't win and Clinton did. They failed, and that has not been investigated by a special prosecutor or, for that matter, by anybody else on a serious basis. I think you're going to see a change in tone. And the big question going forward, Morgan, is diGenova going to let Trump sit down one-on-one with Mueller? Because Trump has a tendency to say things that maybe he wasn't prepped properly for, and that is not helpful if you're trying to protect your client.
Exactly. This will be interesting to see play out. And as this Russia probe escalates, so does this trade conflict with China. China's already retaliating. They're imposing a $50 billion tariff on Chinese imports, and they say that there's more to come. Is this something to be worried about?
You know, I don't think so, but let's see where it ends up. As we talked about on this show last week and the week before, Trump is trying to level the playing field. American markets have been open to Chinese manufactured goods for years with literally no suggestion of tariffs or import quotas or any price added. You go to China and sometimes the price of whatever it is doubled or tripled. It keeps American produced goods out of China and lets Chinese goods into America without hesitation. And so what happens, Morgan, is it eliminates American jobs and creates this unbelievable lopsided trade deficit. Trump's trying to level that out. I hope it doesn't get too extreme. Trump said earlier today in a press conference, we're good friends with China. Don't worry, it'll all work out. I hope he's right.
I hope so, too. I hope that this plays out just like the steel tariffs did. You know, it was a chess move by Trump, and this is hopefully just another chess move, and we just don't know what we're going to see yet. Barry, thanks.